What's up? What's up? Hope that you guys are all doing well. I had I had one of our LPP members ask for me to go live, so here we go. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? All right, we are still waiting for Apple to report earnings. There we go. Are we gonna get it at 2:30 p.m. Arizona time or 4:30 p.m. EST? All right, here we go. For those that do not know, we have Apple that is set to report earnings. They have an earnings per share expectation of $2.36 and 124.99 billion as the overall forecast. All right, as Intel reported. INCC. Oh, here we go. Apple dropping. Wait, pushing. What is it doing? We pushing? We're going green? Look at that. Apple's up 2.4%, 2.5%. Look at that, nearly 3%. Nasdaq market is liking that. Look at this. That's a big surprise. Apple is not expected to go green. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe we spoke too soon. There it goes, break even. Apple is going back into the red. Check that out. Watch it go red, watch it go red, going red. Let's see how it came in at. Yep, missed revenue. Wow. Exceeded expectation for earnings per share at $2.4 earnings per share versus the expectation of $2.36. Revenue came in at 124.3 versus expectation of 124.99. So how and why is it still pushing? There has to be some specific line item that it's doing well in, or that still came in better than what was originally expected. How's the rest of the market doing? Bitcoin, nothing crazy. Nasdaq, pretty much break even. That wasn't that exciting. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Because it's not cheap based off of recent price action, right? I mean, it's not necessarily super cheap. Can obviously it push up higher? Of course, anything can happen in this market full of chaos, but previous highs, pullback potential 220. Upside potential 260. Kind of just in the, middle. Apple's acting like a crazy ex-girlfriend right now. That is crazy. That is a crazy comment. I don't know what you're talking about. Just gonna... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Man, it's still trying to decide. Here it goes, going red. Let's see if we drop below 235. I think it's going to drop below 235. It's lingering down there too much. It's testing it a little bit too much for my comfort. I say an easy drop to 233. Let that selling pressure kick in. Let's see if it gets it. And then Apple still has its earnings call, right? So that's a second wave. So again, it can completely change direction then. Here it goes, coming back down, 236, 236, 237, 236. Trying to find support. Bipolar stock. You guys are wild. Man, dude, I haven't seen Apple lag like this in a really long time. It's kind of just lingering. It's break even right now. Not much going on. Fight bulls. Yeah, they're showing signs of a support right here. Let's see if it begins to pick up or continues to drop. Let me see a show of hands in that live chat. Who's bullish? Who's bearish? Who's cash right now? Who's bullish on Apple? Who's bearish on Apple? So who's opening up short or who's just cash? Who's waiting for an opportunity to present itself? I didn't feel like today was that interesting. Is it just me? I felt like, I guess it did have a nice recovery into the close. Bullish, bearish, okay. Bull, cash, 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 bearish, bearish, bearish. A lot of cash, I like that. A lot of people stay in cash. Obviously, if direction's unclear, want to make sure that we respect that, right? Here it goes. Apple trying to recover. Let's see if it does. Here it goes. Testing that moving average really doesn't mean much right now because technicals are not really going to be in play. It's going to be all of this fundamental, right? Are we okay with the way that Apple reported earnings? Here it goes. Getting rejected, dropping. There it goes. Let's see if we show any progress on the downside, right? Means nothing if we don't break support. Oh, it's coming in pretty hot. It's coming in pretty hot. What do we think? 235. We're at 235.50, 235.50 support. Damn, poor Apple can't catch a break. Poor Apple. $3.57 trillion market cap. Shoot. I want to have his bad day. Right? Trillion. One of the most valuable companies that's publicly traded. There it goes. Dropping. It's down 1%. Apple selling pressure continuing. Market should be reacting in a negative way. Let's see if they are. Very early, but a nice little retracement. Here we go. Nice pullback. Sweet. Let's see if there's anything else, right? We had Intel, Visa. Let's go ahead and check on those real quick. So, is that cool? INTC. That's Intel Corp. Intel Corp's up 2% after market hours. Nothing crazy. Visa, I think that's just V, right? Yep. All right, ripped up to highs of 352 all the way to come back down to previous lows. I mean, it's up 0.5%. Nothing crazy there. It's kind of boring, bro. What the? UPS is the winner for today of the one that's the most interesting. It sold off at 1.17%, hit lows of 109, and then began to indicate signs of a recovery, hitting highs of 115.75. This was a reversal setup for those that were able to, let's see, from the lows to the overall highs. That's a 5.4% move. Obviously, you can't predict the bottom, but if you traded the break above that EMA, that would have been a 3.8% move. Not terrible, not the best, not the worst. Dude, this is... Well, I wanted to go live because a guy on my LPP Discord chat was like, hey, Ricky, are you not going live for Apple? And I was like, hey, I didn't get 500 likes. We got close to it, but we didn't get it. He's like, oh, I'm new to the channel. I wanted to see if you could go live. So I went live for him. So I hope for those that did tune on in, I appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out of your Thursday to tune on into my live session. I hopefully earn your thumbs up. Maybe you can consider subscribing if you haven't already. But again, I do trade live every single morning right at market open. If you ever want to tune on in, it's the second link in the description down below. You can always go back and rewatch any of my previous live sessions, and moving forward, you'll get access to every future live trading session. If you end up signing up, please make sure that you watch the welcome section, because that will give you access to our daily live sessions and also give you access to that LPP Discord chat. So it is a one-time payment, it is lifetime access, and it literally breaks down to $1.35 a day. I mean, it's that inexpensive, right? So if you'd like access, no more excuses. Second link in the description down below. And we'll see you there. Go live more often, please, Dimitri. Yeah, well, again, it's all based off of if my schedule allows me to. But I do have a meeting at 4 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start prepping for that. But it looks like Apple's almost waiting for they have to be having their earnings call soon. So, or it's probably going on right now. So it's going to be moving quite aggressively, maybe then. But this is kind of boring. We're pretty much break even. Apple has already reported earnings. It looks like some people are saying that revenue was only expected to be 124 and it came in at 1243. So forecasts are different depending on what platform it is that you are using, but earnings per share did come in higher than what was expected at 2.4. So as of right now, a lot of consolidation, no crazy real movement. So we're just going to keep a close eye and see which way the market ends up trading tomorrow. Okay. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to comment down below. Thank you guys for tuning on in, and I would love to see you for tomorrow's live trading session so we can end it together on a green note. So Fridays are not my best trading day, but I always show up and I always try to, perform. So I appreciate your time. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.